Is my camera like crooked? My desk is crooked. I feel like my shelves in the back seems crooked. That's annoying. Anyway, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I am doing my June wrap-up video. In the month of June, I was able to read 14 books, which is quite a lot of books. I will say a few of these books were middle grade or graphic novels. That's how I was able to get to so many books. And also in the month of June, I was participating in the Olympics Readathon. It was a readathon hosted by the Shelf Space Readathon, and it was a lot of fun. And I was in the team Poisedon, and guys, we won! Honestly, it was such a fun time. I met some amazing people on my team. Abby, our amazing team captain, and Gregory, our wonderful co-captain, were both amazing, and also a bunch of new people on my team. We even recreated our little discussion group on Gregory's Discord group, and it's a lot of fun. But like I said, I did read 14 books, so I'm just gonna jump right in because we're gonna be here all day. I will group my books because I did read a wide variety of books. I have some middle grades, graphic novels, romance book, fantasy books. I will group them into categories instead of going chronologically this time. So it's easier to put some timestamps, so if you guys want to go jump around, if you're only interested in a few different books. The first 3 books that I want to talk to you guys about are all middle grade books, and I have an entire reading vlog for all 3 books where I go in depth in my feelings and my thought on these books. I'm not going to go in too much detail in this video, so go check that video out if you want more information on Amari and the Night Brother, Ruth Magic by Aiden Royce, or Nevermoor by Jessica Townsend. All of these books were amazing. I will say I loved these 2 the most. Those were such well-crafted middle grade. I love them both. They're both 5 stars. And then this one I liked a little less, but it was still a good book. Yeah, like I said, just go check my reading vlog if you want more information on these books. And then the other middle grade books that I read this month was City of Ghosts by V.E. Schwab. It was a really cute middle grade. I really enjoyed that one. It wasn't as good as the as Amari and the Night Brother and Nevermoor. I will say, comparing, having read a lot of middle grade books, it was easier for me to draw some comparison, and I didn't like it as much. I thought compared to those 2, City of Ghosts was a little too young for me, which I know it's a middle grade, so I don't want to put that in consideration when I rate my books, but it still comes into play. But I just felt like the story was a little easy, things were happening and it was just a little bit convenient, I felt like. And I felt like the characters weren't as fleshed out as in Amari and the Night Brother or Nevermoor or even Root Magic. But I still thought it was a really cute middle grade book. It's about this girl who basically sees ghosts, and then she goes to Scotland with her family and things happen. It's a really cute overall story. I just didn't like it as much as those 2, as the other middle grade, but I will continue on with the series. I thought it was a really cute book. It would have been perfect for Halloween, to be honest with you, because it has some really mild creepy aspect to it. But I really liked it. I think I gave this 3 stars. It was a cute one, just not as good as the other one. And then the next books that I read were all romance books, and I am so happy I read these books. I have been in a romance reading slump for a few months now, where I wasn't reading a lot of good romance book, and I love romance. It's one of my favorite genres. I wasn't loving the ones that I was reading, but this month I decided to pick up Red, White, and Royal Blue, and this, guys, was so cute. I loved this one. It was so funny as well. Basically, this is an alternate universe where a woman wins the female... Wait, what? Where a woman wins the United States election, and it's a love story between her son and then the Prince of England, and I thought it was really cute. We're only following the perspective of Alex, which is the son of the President of the United States. I kind of was wishing we would follow as well Henry's perspective. I think that would have been really cool, but I still really liked the book itself. I think I gave this 4 stars. I thought it was really cute, and it was really funny as well. I really liked I didn't expect it to be as funny, so that was really a surprise. And it was a little bit more political than I expected, so maybe be aware of that I guess. But it's not like super political. But yeah, overall I really like this book. I thought it was really, really cute. I didn't love the main character, Alex. I loved Henry a lot better. I thought Henry was just so freaking cute. And the next romance book that I read this month was People Meet on Vacation by Henry. And guys, I loved this book. This is a 4 stars, 4.5 stars. I like this one a little bit better than Red, White, and Royal Blue. Weirdly, because this is a friends to lover trope, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But this was done so well because we have flashbacks of their friendship, and then it's current day where they have like a fight and they don't talk anymore, and they're going on a last vacation. And I just loved this book so much. I thought they were so cute. What is the it's Alex again, and I loved Alex in this book so much. He reminded me of the guy in the Hating Game a little bit, but I like this one a lot more than the Hating Game. This was so freaking cute, and I cannot wait to read B Street now. And then the last romance book that I read, I'm gonna put it in the romance category, is Anne of Avalon by L.M. Montgomery. This is the second book in the Anne of Green's Gable series. I'm doing a reread of this series kind of slowly but surely, and I'm on the second book now, and I really liked it. It was really cute. Like I said, it's a reread. I know I like this book already. I will say though, I missed, like, my favorite is probably the first one. It will always be because of young Anne, like kid Anne. I like her as a kid a lot more, but I still think it was really cute. I read this as an audiobook. I feel like I read this so long ago, but it was only in the beginning of June. So I don't have too much to say about this book. I like that we're seeing the beginning of the relationship between Anne and Gilbert in this book. I'm sorry I'm not being super like helpful right now. So let's go with my only YA fantasy book that I read this month, and it is A Cemetary Boy by Aiden Thomas. This is the story of a trans boy that wants to prove himself to his family, so he ends up summoning a ghost that won't leave him alone, and then there's a love story between the ghost and him. I was a little bit disappointed in this book. I was expecting to love this book so much because there's so much hype surrounding this book. It was a little bit disappointing in my opinion. I liked it. I thought the love story was really cute, but I felt like a few plot things were kind of convenient, especially in the end. It just felt a little bit too convenient and too easy, to be quite honest with you. I didn't love Gadriel. I love Julian in this book. I think Julian made this book for me. I really like him as a character. He's a ghost. Like I said, overall I liked it. I gave this 3 stars. It was a good book, just not as good as I was hoping for, unfortunately. So now let's go to my 2 adult fantasy books that I read this month, and let's start with a new favorite of mine, and it is The Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wang. This book was so freaking good. I liked it so much up until the very last chapter. In my opinion, I kind of hated the last chapter. Not hated, but I thought it was just way too drawn out and unnecessary, and I know what the author was trying to do, but I didn't like it as much. We will be having a discussion on my channel with my book club group, so I will leave that down below, because by the time this video goes up, I think the live discussion will already happen. But yeah, honestly, this book was freaking amazing. I loved this book so much. It took me by surprise. I didn't expect it to love it as much. I loved this book from the very first chapter. I saw a few people saying that it took them a while to get into this book. Not for me. I love it from the very first chapter up until the last chapter. I just thought the last chapter was unnecessary, but it was way too long. It was like 40 pages as well. I didn't like it, so I will leave my live discussion in the description down below. And then the other adult fantasy book that I read this month is The Will of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I am so happy I finally read this book. I picked it up because I had read quite a few books for the readathon, so I thought I would pick this one up because it's a big one and you got more points for bigger books. I will say this took me a lot longer than I expected to read it. It took me a full week to read because it was a lot slower than I expected. I knew it was going to be slower, but I don't know, it still was slower than I expected, but I really liked it. I really enjoyed it, not as much as The Final Empire, but I really liked the beginning. I really liked the ending. For me, the middle was kind of where it dragged a little bit. I will say the last like 200 pages or 150 pages were really good, and it kind of leaves on a cliffhanger-ish kind of like the Final Empire leaves, where a lot of things are resolved, but there's only like a few open doors like here and there, and you just want to know what's going to happen. And I really liked it. I mean, I don't want to say anything about this book because I don't want to spoil the first book, but I really liked it, and I will read the Hero of Ages hopefully soon. Probably not, but hopefully I picked it up quite soon. But yeah, I really liked it. I think I give this 4 stars. Overall, really good continuation in the series. Okay, so let's end this with the few graphic novels that I read this month. I did read 4 graphic novels, which is a lot more than what I normally read, but like I said, a lot of people on my team were killing it, so I felt like I needed to add a few extra books to my count. So that's why I read that many graphic novels, but I liked a lot of them, so it's all good. The first one that I read was Heartstopper Volume 2, and this was so freaking cute. This basically continues right after Volume 1, so I don't want to spoil anything. But it was really cute. I really like their relationship. They're just so freaking adorable. There's not too much to say about it. It's just, this is an romance graphic novel. I really liked it, and yeah. And then the next graphic novel that I picked up was Check Please. And I picked this up because a few people said that if you like Heartstopper, then you will like this book. It has very similar vibe, but I will say I liked Heartstopper a little bit more than this one. This is really cute though. It's about a vlogger. He's so freaking cute. Like the very first, this is not a spoiler, it's the very first thing you'll see. Hello internet land. Because he's a vlogger, so I thought it was really cute and really funny to see. And basically he is starting his freshman year to university, where he's going to be playing hockey, but he's an ex figure skating champion. And then he loves baking as well, which, I mean, I love cooking and baking, so that was really cute. I really liked it, but I felt like the plot was a little all over the place. I liked the art in it, but I will say I felt like the dialogue were a little long. Maybe that's just me not being used to it, but I just felt like there was a lot of text, which is not like a bad thing, but I just felt like sometimes it was too long for me to like really be able to get into it. But the art of it is really cute, and I will continue this series for sure. Look, this is very like modern, because like I said, he's a vlogger. There's tweets in the end, which I kind of wish they had put the tweets in the book, not just in the end. It would have made a lot more sense. I think it would have made the storyline flow a little bit better, in my opinion, because I felt like sometimes it was a little choppy. But I really liked it. It was really cute, and it's a really cute love story. And then the last 2 graphic novels that I read are part of the Avatar: The Last Airbender world. I read the first one was The Promise, which this I loved so much. This takes place right after the end of the series, the TV shows, which I didn't expect. I thought it was going to be something different, but no, this takes place right after it. And it's basically all of the aftermath after they defeated the Fire Lord. And I thought that was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was so cool. I think this was written by some different people than the TV show, but I like how you basically just jumped back into the world. I feel like these characters felt like basically the exact same as in the TV show. It really just felt a continuation to the TV show, so I really liked it. I didn't expect it to like this so much. I like the theme in this graphic novel a lot. I just really liked it. It was so freaking good. I really enjoyed it. And then the other one that I read was The Search, which is basically the one after that, and I loved it as well. I loved how it basically answers a question that we have at the end of the TV show, and might be a spoiler. But we're basically in the search of Zuko's mom, and I loved it so much. I thought it had some reference to the TV show as well. Like I said, it just felt like a really cool continuation to the TV show, and the characters felt exactly the same. It was really good, and I really liked the TV show, so obviously I really liked these 2 graphic novels. Whew, that's it, guys. These are all the books that I read in the month of June. It is quite a lot. I don't think I was able to go in depth as much as I wanted to into each of these books, so if you want some individual book reviews on any of these, please let me know. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. What have you guys read in the month of June? Please let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!